Welcome to the Dutch Tech on Heels podcast, where we spotlight women shaping the tech scene. I'm Jennifer Delano, the founder of Dutch Tech on Heels and your host. Exciting to bring more visibility to women in tech. From our guests' professional achievements to career advice and future visions, we cover it all. This is Dutch Tech on Heels, where we break the glass ceiling and pave the way for the next generation of female leaders in tech. Today we have a new exciting guest. Her name is Andrea. Andrea, tell me, who are you and what is your current job title?
Yes, thank you, Jennifer. My name is Andrea van den Boogaard, and I'm the co-founder of Kookaburra Solutions. And I don't know if you know, but Kookaburra is an Australian bird, and it represents new beginnings and a positive future. And it's actually the name of our consulting company. And at Kookaburra Solutions, we really try to use technology and innovation to help businesses transform with a human-centered approach.
That's great. Well, we know each other. We met each other offline. Normally, I meet podcast guests online and then we might see each other offline. However, we did the other way around. And we met each other at Tech Together, where you were part of the team. Can you tell me, how was your Tech Together experience? And and how did you help?
Yes, so techtogether.ai, it's an initiative which was invented by Wendy Moret from More Equality. And she wanted to have an event, or actually a movement, in which technology is kind of a theme, and it's about bringing generations together. So indeed, we met Jennifer in Den Bosch on the 2nd of October, where we had our first event, organizing for parents and children, talking about technology together.
Yes, and it was beautifully. Really looking back with with a positive attitude, and also really nice to meet you offline. Can you tell me what appeals to you in your current work in tech?
Yeah, so actually my fascination for technology started when I was a child. I already very early adopted technology. At that time, it was like a Commodore 64. So for those who are a little bit older, and it was not so much about how it worked, but especially on how I could apply it to my life and make my life more fun and easy. And that is actually still today with AI, right? It's actually even more important to understand how you can apply it to your daily job. And I think it's really at the same time an enabler. And the more I work with technology, the more I realize that the human interaction, the people talking together in the same room, sitting together, becomes even more important. And as such, technology really helps creativity and provides a space to connect. But I feel that the human level becomes even more important.
Yeah, that's absolutely the case. So you're a consultant at your company. With how many people are you currently working in company?
Yeah, so we're two people right now, both with a long history in corporate. We both worked 25 years for Philips, actually. At the same time, we also both have experience with startups. And we felt that it's important to have kind of the knowledge of the technology in large companies and how they run their processes and small companies to bring them together and help companies in their transformation.
And how is the male-female ratio in companies you help out?
Yes, so actually, where I started in Philips in IT, and I was really one of the few women, most of my career, actually. I must say that I never felt really left out. I felt that especially the technology-oriented male, they really kind of had a very open mind towards me and my maybe being a bit different. So I felt always very welcomed, but I was most of the time the only woman in the room.
Yes, well, my next question will be, what do you think the tech world will look in 10 years? Hopefully, working somewhere where you won't be the only, female voice in the room.
No, but I think what I really see is that with the focus on diversity, the thing is changing. I must say that for me, the topic of inclusion becomes also very relevant. So it's not only having male and female, it's actually more about really accepting each other's views and opinions and including each other in the discussion. So I think that's something I see going on. In terms of how the tech world will look like in 10 years, I've seen really as I said, I've seen the changes from the Walkman to Spotify and beyond. I really believe that when I am 80 years old, so a little bit longer than 10 years, technology will be even more supporting my lifestyle. So I really look forward to self-driving cars so that I can visit my grandchildren. They don't have to pick me up to bring me home. I'm also looking forward to having connections with others, even if I'm maybe not so mobile anymore. So not being so isolated and alone. So for me, this technology is evolving rapidly, and I'm really positive about the impact this will have on my life, at least.
That's a beautiful vision. I like it. What are your hobbies and interests in addition to your work in tech?
Yeah, so while I spend most of my time working about processes and technology, I started this year actually bullet journaling, or actually in 2024. And bullet journaling is a way of structuring your thoughts, right? So you have a book and you write it with a fountain pen, so not on the computer. You write down your thoughts, you work on your habits, so improving the water intake, exercise, mindfulness. And while it also builds a kind of a structure in your life, I have a whole bunch of stickers and washi tapes and drawings that I include. So it gives a little bit of a creative outlet to otherwise very technology-driven life.
Oh, that's nice. So somewhere there's a creative in you.
Yes.
Yes, that's beautiful. What else do people know you from?
Yeah, so we talked already about techtogether.ai. So I was with Wendy together organizing that. And I have a long history in Philips, as I mentioned. And what I noticed is that while I've been most of my time in Philips, my network has grown because people leave to other places. So you might know me from LinkedIn or other events. Also, I recently joined Women in AI. So that's an organization, global organization, trying to, with the aim of helping women get more connected with AI and technology. And I joined the Eindhoven team now to help organize events over there.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's nice. That's a network I heard of before. So good to hear that you joined as well. Where do you think are the best places to network?
Yeah, so if you talk about network, my personal style is really one-to-one most of the time. So I like using my own network that has grown over time. And then the other place is these events or communities. So Tech Together is a community, Women in AI is a community, really building those personal relationships rather than, I also post on LinkedIn, but I noticed that it's much more fulfilling and impactful if you can have personal conversations.
Yeah. So build communities, connect with people on a personal level, and always meet new people, of course, and not stick to the only ones you already know, but also build by finding new people to meet.
New people.
Yes. What's your career advice for women who are listening, who are thinking about maybe I want to work in tech, or I'm currently in tech, but I want more out of this career? What would be your career advice?
Yeah. So if you really like technology, it's not always necessary to understand exactly how it works. It helps if you think about how to use or apply it. So I think that's important. Find like, why do you like tech and how it will improve your life or the life of others? And next to that, it's about staying curious. So technology has evolved, society has evolved, change is inevitable. So if you stay curious and try to keep that idea of, I want to know what it can do for me, then you will not miss you will stay on the same track and grow slowly or, into that field.
And how can people connect with you?
Yes, so Kookaburra, as I said, is Kookaburra Solutions. So the website is kookaburra/solutions.com. Or, of course, feel free to reach out to me via LinkedIn, personal message, and I'm very happy to connect and have coffee and discuss how we can make this world a little bit more tech and a little better every day.
Yes, to keep these tech and make it better, to combine these two strengths. Yes, I love it. Thank you so much, Andrea, for your time. So go to LinkedIn, connect with Andrea van den Boogaard. Find her on LinkedIn, tell her you heard of her through this podcast, and she's more than happy to spend some time with you and to network. Thank you so much for your time. If you enjoyed today's episode, hit subscribe and leave a review. Stay connected on social media. Find us on LinkedIn, Instagram, and X, DutchTechOnHeels. Who are the C-level women in tech you'd like us to feature next? Send us a message. Your suggestions guide our future conversations. Stay inspired, stay connected, and until next time, this is Dutch Tech on Heels signing off.